Hi everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Life Is Strange. So, last time out, we came into the party trying to find out where Nathan was, and we found out he's not here.
Oh good, Chloe's here. She obviously didn't find Nathan.
Well, no, we know he's not here, so let's leave.
There you are. Chloe, Nathan isn't here. Nobody has seen him tonight.
He's definitely not upstairs or in the locker.
Damn. Maybe he's hiding in his dorm.
Then let's bail. Nathan can't hide anymore.
So, you made it.
Oh, hey, Mr. Jefferson.
Are you both okay? You look like you're on a mission.
Oh, I was just looking for Nathan.
I didn't know you were pals with him. I haven't seen him since this afternoon. He seemed pretty upset. I think he's still quite upset over the whole Kate situation.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Let's talk later, Max. I have to announce the winner of the contest. I do wish you would have entered. You have to build up that resume and portfolio, but I know you will.
Thanks. I hope so.
Okay, excuse me. I'm almost on.
Let's get the hell out of here, Max.
Okay, everybody calm down. Thank you. I appreciate it. Look, I don't want to get in the way of the party, but it's time to announce the winner of the Everyday Heroes contest. Before I do, I want to thank everybody who entered their photograph and everybody who thought about entering. Now this is the most important step in being an artist. Sharing your work with the world. All of you represent Blackwell Academy and everything our school stands for. As far as I'm concerned, you're all everyday heroes. The envelope, please. And the winner is... Oh my, what a shocker. Victoria Chase.
Well, we all saw that coming.
Thank you so much, Mr. Jefferson. It was your incredible photography that brought me to Blackwell, and I hope I can live up to your name and fame. I also want to thank all the students for being so dedicated in their pursuit. And I'd like to dedicate this prize to the memory of Kate Marsh. She was the real everyday hero of Blackwell. Thank you.
You suck, Victoria.
Victoria won. Big surprise. I can't believe she blackmailed Jefferson. Yes, I can.
Who fucking cares? Rachel is still dead, and I want Nathan's punk ass now.
Me too. Let's go check out the dormitories.
Well, let's do it. I was just glad to be out of that loud and noisy party.
Oh, Christ. Nathan just texted me. He says there won't be any evidence left after he's done.
Shit. We have to go to the junkyard right now.
Surely that text message you sent is evidence. Sending a text saying there won't be any evidence is itself evidence. Of a different crime, potentially, but, you know.
Stop stomping around, Chloe.
Right. Just get ready to use your rewind fast if Nathan tries to jump us.
What makes you think he's here and not in the dark room? And why didn't you call the police to here once you found the body? So many questions.
Max, when we catch Nathan, you better rewind so I can kill him over and over.
For God's sake, Chloe, you have to be quiet. We could die, okay?
There's no one here though.
Are you okay? We need to hurry and get that motherfucker.
Yes, but where is he?
Rachel. Rachel.
I'm just gonna follow Chloe.
Max, please hurry. Oh God, Max, look. She's still there.
Don't look, Chloe. Oh, no. Chloe, look out. Chloe.
Well, that didn't go well. I would say I'm surprised to see him. The first time I played this game, I was definitely surprised to see him there. But having played this game before, I knew the twist, so you know. So what do we do? We accepted Chloe's request. 71% of people did that. Well, 55% of people stopped Warren from beating up Nathan. No one got hurt. I'm sure loads of people would have rewound to make sure no one got hurt during that. Victoria believed my warning. That was good. Although it was wrong, because obviously it's Mr. Jefferson and not Nathan. That is the bad guy. Although I'm sure Nathan isn't entirely innocent in the whole thing. I saved the blue jay. I didn't disturb the nest. You found David? I could have found David's code? Oh, I just broke it open. Kate didn't help me. Kate couldn't help me, unfortunately. You didn't motivate Daniel to attend the Vortex Club party. Should I have done that? Kinda glad I didn't. You didn't leave a message on Warren's slate. I didn't know he could. You figured out Nathan's pin code? There was an option not to do that. Oh well. You helped Alyssa. Yeah. I think that all went fairly well. There's nothing on this one that I'm like fundamentally like, I can't believe I missed that. So let's go in to the final episode. Episode 5, Polarized. So I'm guessing we're in the creepy dark room we found now. It's looking very similar, isn't it? I'm guessing I can't do anything during this, like, opening cutscene thing. Who's next to me? Is that Victoria? We need to apologise to Victoria for getting the wrong bad guy.
Chloe? What? Where? It's a dark room.
Is anybody out there? Please help!
You're in a bunker. I don't see how that's going to help. Let's see if I can speak to Victoria first.
Victoria, wake up. Wake up.
Well, I mean, what? This hand's going to be the most useful. Oh. I thought I was looking at her hand. Oh well.
Finally, I'm free. Almost.
Pull the trolley closer.
I hate looking at myself like that. You'll pay for this, Jefferson.
Oh, focus on the photo.
I promised I would never go back in time like this again. But this is the only way.
Oh, I hate doing this bit.
That's great. Oh, Max.
That went well. The first time I did that, it took me ages to line it all up, and I got really annoyed with it. Went a lot better this time.
This angle highlights your purity, see? The slightly unconscious model is often the most open and honest. No vanity or posing, just pure expression. Oh, Christ. Look at that perfect face.
He is such a creepy dude.
Hold that stare there! Stay still!
You're shouting very aggressively at someone you've drugged. This is... No, it's horrifying, let's be honest.
Oh, Max! You fucked up my shot! But please don't worry. We have all the time in the world. For now, I knew you were special the second I saw your first selfie. Yes, I still hate that word. But I love the purity of your own image. Not like Rachel, who was always looking in the wrong places. Poor Rachel. Wait. Let me try this angle. Don't move!
We definitely need to get this guy arrested.
Much better. Thanks, Max. If only Nathan could see this setup. He tried so hard. But you can't just throw a few subjects around and expect a cohesive style or theme. But he had an eye for shadows, and an eye for a whole lot more, as his elite family will find out, along with Arcadia Bay. Nice. Good. Oh, those eyes.
So what was Nathan up to?
It's just too bad you're so goddamn nosy, Max. But this room is under 24/7 surveillance, so all I had to do was text you from Nathan's phone. And you fell right into my hands. You really should have focused on schoolwork, not private detecting with your little friend.
Chloe.
Chloe, right. Yeah, I'm sorry that that Nathan killed her in self-defense. But she had a troubled history like most Arcadia Bay dropouts. Nobody will be surprised or care. Though I promise, people will care when you die tonight, Max. I wasn't lying when I said you have a gift. Okay. Now this looks good. Maybe a few more close-ups.
This section is going on for too long. I want to be able to do something about
Max,
this now.
please do not move so much. I need you posed and framed my way. Maybe a new dose will calm you down.
No.
Now don't move or this will hurt much. Stupid bitch! You just don't listen, do you? In fact, you never did hear much in my class. If you had, you might have seen all this coming. God damn, you are a fighter, though. I've had my eye on you, and I've noticed that you've been more fearless this week than maybe your whole life.
No.
Remember my #1 rule. Always take the shot.
This whole section is just... It's horrendous to play through. So what did this change? Now the pictures aren't there? I don't understand how that helped. But I had no control in any of it, so...
I can't believe that happened. So sick. Wait, Jefferson couldn't handle stains on his photos. Good. Now I can use them. Whoa. I'm definitely more awake in this photo. I could try this one.
Okay. That's why I did it, so I could see another photo. Okay, so this is going to be a lot of jumping back and forth.
This might work. Please work.
Wise yet so innocent.
So I'm guessing we just keep trying this until we can find one that helps us. Although I really don't feel like I'm doing anything in this section, just kind of watching these really creepy interactions.
I'm getting some spectacular images here, Max. Yes, Victoria would kill to be in your place, but she doesn't understand our connection. You're the winner, Max. I choose you. Your portrait.
Fuck you.
You're trying too hard. I know you're scared. You all have the same doe-eyed look when you wake up here, replaced by fear as you realize what's about to happen.
Mr. Jefferson,
Why are you doing this?
Oh, Max. I'm so glad you asked that question. Simply put, I'm obsessed with the idea of capturing that moment innocence evolves into corruption. That shift from black to white to gray and beyond. Most models are cynical. They lose that naivete. However, some Blackwell students carry their hope and optimism with them like an aura. And those lucky few become my models. My subjects.
Yes. You're a psychopath. And this is your last session.
Au contraire, Max. I'm so sane that nobody knows what's happening to you right now. As you can see, Sleeping Beauty here is too harsh for my gentle lens. And don't get me started on your late partner. I had enough of those faux punk sluts in my Seattle days.
You killed Chloe.
You killed Chloe. You murdered my best friend.
She had a loaded weapon. This was clearly self-defense, but that's what happens when you play with guns. Or try to fuck with me. It's better when they don't know. Like pure, sweet Kate.
Artists don't kill.
Artists don't drive teenagers to suicide for any bullshit muse. You trained Nathan to drug Kate, to take photos of her. That's why she's dead.
Which makes me sad, Max. I will miss her. Kate had such a strong spirit, it was very satisfying to break it down.
You will not get away with this. I want you to know that.
When you told the principal that I made Kate cry, I thought you almost had me. It's good our esteemed Principal Wells is like most administrators. A closet drunk. I do know that the Prescotts are going to have a major scandal when the town finds out what their elite son has been doing for homework.
You used Nathan. I think Nathan has his own issues, but, I mean, Mr. Jefferson definitely caused a lot of what's... he used him. He's definitely pushed him down a certain path.
You used Nathan.
I prefer the term manipulated. Like with an image. Nathan's was easy to twist around. I became a sort of father figure for Nathan. It happens often in teacher-student relationships. It was kind of touching for a while.
Did you tell him everything about your plans at Blackwell?
Don't be stupid, Max. I told him what he needed to hear. In return, I had access to the Prescott fortune. Who do you think paid for this glorious darkroom and equipment? How else could I get all these hip new drugs for my subjects?
Rachel Amber was your victim, not your subject.
Oh. Rachel Amber. That's the real tragedy. Nathan thought he could be an artist like me. Instead, the dumbass gave her an overdose.
Why Rachel?
Why Rachel?
I don't have time to tell you everything. But she was special. A human chameleon, so many visual possibilities. We had a real connection.
Did you know Frank?
Did you know she also had a connection with Frank?
Let's be honest. She was doing the classic bad boy thing. She was over Frank before it began. He just didn't know. Anyway, Rachel is dead. But no tears. Los Angeles would have killed her anyway, so look at this as a favor.
You're evil.
Oh, I see. You're good because you stopped your friend from beating Nathan up.
I cared more about Nathan than you did.
No, you didn't. It's just too bad that he fell in lust with Rachel. He actually thought he could mimic what I do with the camera and subject, like father, but not like son.
Where is Nathan now?
Dead and buried. After what he did to Rachel, I knew I couldn't keep him as a protege for much longer. Now the police will never find his body. Do you finally get it now, Max? I can't compromise my vision with amateurs.
You are an amateur. Look at the trail of death you left behind. You can't blame all this on Nathan. I don't care what you do to me. You're gonna die, motherfucker. For Chloe and Rachel and everybody else.
I do love your spirit, Max, but you brought yourself here. By your own choice. Anyway, I like my models to be seen and not heard. So I have to make sure there's nothing left behind of you. Okay. Now, let's see how these shots came out. I can see why your instant camera is so appealing. You don't need a computer to print your work out.
Alone with a heart,
What can I do here?
a heart that needs tender
Sorry, this is not art.
This is purity personified.
I can't do anything. Oh, I can rewind.
Okay.
Wait! Please, Mr. Jefferson.
Max, I would love to talk shop, but I really need to go over these pictures. Especially while they're fresh in my mind. I think our session was a career high for me.
Show me the photos.
Could you show me the photos?
That's the first time one of my models down here has asked me that. Of course you would. But I love that the last thing you'll ever see is yourself through my camera eye. Too perfect.
Is he gonna bring them over? Or do I?
You better ask him something else.
Yeah, okay, that didn't work then. Do I have to keep going? Let's just keep going all the way back.
Wait!
What are you going to do?
What? What are you going to do to me?
I'm going to make you live forever in my photographs. That's all that will be left of Maxine Caulfield. They won't even find your bag.
Okay.
alone with a
That was an interesting little bit of information.
Wait!
My diary.
You still have my diary.
Don't worry. Nobody's going to read it. Thanks for reminding me. There's nothing more innocent than a teenager's diary. Oh, look at your selfies. What a waste of talent. Look at that shot, Max. You can do so much better.
Thanks, buddy. That's gonna really help us out.
alone with a heart,
I don't know how close I am to the end,
a heart that
but what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna call this episode here.
Oh, now this one.
And next time out, we will focus on that photo and maybe get to the end of the game. I don't know how much is left, but
Max,
we'll soon find out.
wish you could see yourself.
If you enjoyed this one, hit the like button below, let me know what you thought in the comments, and join us next time for the next one.
If I talk to him,